That's My Life news, submitted by Chuck Taylors.
Hey, my favorites.
A woman plans to sue Jennifer Lopez, claiming she stole her life story for a new movie? What?
She's Jenny from the block too?
What's going on with fucking J-Lo?
What?
Man cheated on her, supposedly.
A-Rod did?
A-Rod?
Yeah.
Oh.
And then now this?
Well, whose life did she steal? Because I want to steal Jennifer Lopez's life.
I want to steal that woman's
Me
life, whoever
too.
she is.
I want to steal Jennifer Lopez's body.
I want her skin.
Oh, yeah. She aged well.
This bitch is 60 or something.
Dude, you could pass for her.
Me?
Yeah.
I've never heard that once in my life.
No, right now with your short hair. We remember when she had short hair and then she had glasses. I forgot what movie that was. Maybe you guys know. And then your skin looks so pretty right now.
Oh, thank you.
I think you're hotter than
Are you
her.
flirting with me?
You look hot as fuck today.
Damn, okay.
I think you're hotter than her.
Oh, thank you.
You only had to say 3 fucking times.
That's why she doesn't get compliments, because she never receives them.
Tiff
I was like, that's so
Tiff just
sweet.
verbally humped your leg all over.
He like fucking says it at the weirdest time. I'm all crying. You're so beautiful. I'm like, what the fuck?
Were you crying right now? Did she insult you so bad that you were crying right
We're
now?
in the middle of a conversation.
That reminds me, I dated a guy
We were
once that-
talking like this.
I dated a guy once that would get like horny whenever I cried.
I love it when girls cry. I think it's hot as fuck. When Nikki cries, I get literally turned on.
I never understood why. I cried once. He's like, I know this is a really, I cried and then like I reached over to him and I felt his dick. I was like, why are you hard right now? He goes, I don't know how to tell you this, but
Wait, why would you feel his dick?
no, because I reached over.
Yeah, why would you feel his dick? You were crying.
I was grabbing onto his leg. I was like, why are you hard? He goes, I don't know what it is, but I get really turned on when you cry. And I'm like, what the fuck is happening? Filipino boys, man. I don't know.
Don't end it there, bitch. You're like, and we had the craziest fucking.
We had sex afterwards. Yeah, we did. We did.
We had cry sex.
Was he crying too?
No, that's a deal breaker.
Wait, why do you get turned on when Nikki cries?
I have a thing for watching her cry for some reason.
So you love taking her to weddings?
No, it's almost like that my dick is so big that it could hurt her, and
But I heard that's literally the fucking case.
no, I know, but that's part of why I enjoy it.
So when she comes home, every time she comes home, she sees that you put in like a walk to remember. She's like, fuck.
Oh yeah.
Dude, oh, okay.
I'm like, let's watch Schindler's List tonight, and she's like, really?
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, it's
He
it's
just
a
fucking
historical.
jousts her face from across the room with his dick.
That's it.
The moment she walks in, he's in the living room. She's like, oh God, stop. Steve, stop.
David figured out my ring password. Boom.
Alright, so this woman here that is planning to sue J-Lo because she stole her life.
That's funny. She knows that J-Lo had nothing to do with any movies or anything, right?
Oh, her name is Samantha Barbesh. So she used to prey on the wolves of Wall Street. She would drug these rich men. Usually they were married.
Damn, Cardi B.
I know, right?
And it's funny you mention her because she's also in this movie.
I'll say it's funny you mentioned that at all, because I think that shit's funny.
So this movie is called Hustlers, and the Hollywood version of this is like 4 strippers who hustle their way to get money out of the men who take advantage of them.
And Cardi B is in this movie.
Cardi B's in this.
That's so funny.
That's really funny.
The true life story. It also takes place in the Bronx. But the difference here is that Samantha and her friends that were doing this, they weren't strippers. They would just hustle these dudes. Like they would go out with them in clubs or whatever, and then they would drug them. They would put like ketamine, and then they would end up charging up their credit cards like crazy at these certain clubs. Then they would get a cut from the waitresses because they would leave fat ass tips, and then so these girls would get cuts from that. They purposely would try to get these guys that were married or they had something to lose. Not until one of the guys that they hustled like, no, I don't give a shit. So he went to the cops and then unraveled the fact that they had this whole scheme.
Oh, he said like, fuck my marriage.
Right?
Pretty much.
He's like, this is my way out.
This is actually pretty common. My stripper friends are like, dude, like dudes are coked out and drunk, spend more money. It's not something that's not a secret.
Yeah, but how dare you? Because you're equating this to Bill Cosby, bitch. You know how everyone's saying that right now?
Oh, yeah.
Because Bill Cosby did this shit. It's not okay that Cardi B did this shit. And I'm like, wait a minute. Cardi B was supposed to fuck these guys. She drugs them so she doesn't have to fuck them and then just takes the money they were gonna pay her.
There's a difference between robbery and rape, you dipshits.
Right.
There's a lot of people out there that are fucking stupid.
They're not thinking it through.
They don't. They just hear keywords and they're like, I'm gonna make my assumption because I'm a fucking moron.
They're calling Cardi B Cosby?
Yeah, the same. They're saying it's the same shit.
Wow, that's crazy.
I'm like, what?
This is completely fucking different.
It's crazy.
So Cardi B, she was drugging them and then robbing them, right?
Well,
Yeah.
she would get them from the strip club, take them to a hotel room where they were gonna fucking fuck illegally, and then the money that they were gonna pay her, like you said, she would just jack them.
So I will say that is you know, she broke her promise.
Yeah. Super wrong. It was probably a pinky promise too.
And that is bad. If you said you're gonna fuck a guy for money and you don't do it, you should do it.
At least fuck him.
And I think that that's the part that I have a problem with. Then she didn't do that, and so then she just took the money from their wallet. I'm
Also,
like, okay.
I don't know why I feel this way. Whatever happens on an illegal transaction is already illegal.
Yes!
So it's black market shit anyways.
But you know what's crazy? I'm getting so much heat right now because I said that and people took like these little
Because you're a fucking mother, okay?
She's a mom. You monsters.
You let us do the talking,
That's right. I'll take all the heat. Send it to me.
No.
Steve Green Comedy on Instagram. Go.
You fucking
tell
at
me what
me
a
right
dick I am.
now.
I don't care.
He'll talk about it on his podcast too. Follow podcast, Steve and Nikki.
There you go.
Yeah.
Shit they don't tell you podcast.
Shit they don't tell you.
What is it? Shit, no, Steve and Nikki.
But yeah.
Rob these poor men using prostitutes.
Right?
Right?
Huh?
I just never heard of that. They just said
Yes, dude. That's the shit I was hearing.
You're robbing these poor men who are cheating on their wives and doing illegal dick sucking on the side.
Right.
Like whatever happens in those black market type of shit, it's your risk that you take.
Yes.
So
These are the same guys who they'd watch the Chris Hansen Catch a Predator thing and be like, this is entrapment.
Yeah.
It's like, dude.
Absolutely.
Oh man, guys.
It's the same dudes that buy a stolen car and they're complaining the AC doesn't work.
Yeah.
What the fuck, dude? You lied to me about the AC. It's like, it's a stolen car.
They take it back and leave a note. It says, you should fix your AC.
Dare you.
interesting. I had no
It's the
idea.
summertime, man.
I love it.
All right, so this is Samantha. Over here, J-Lo.
Oh, she seems like a
In
lovely
character.
person.
I bet you J-Lo's older than this bitch and she still looks better.
No,
That's
right?
fucking crazy.
Jill's hot.
Tell me that drinking baby blood or whatever they do, transfusing your body with baby blood.
Is that what she does?
Yeah, probably.
I guarantee.
Her skin's crazy.
J-Lo and what's her name?
Dude, when you can spend that much money on your skincare, of course you're gonna look fucking great.
Dude, even J-Lo's fingers look hotter than this bitch.
That's so true.
So many women that can afford more than J-Lo that don't even come close to her. Like, what is she doing?
It's the Latina blood.
Yeah, and then here's J-Lo in character again.
God damn.
For the movie Hustlers.
Crazy.
Damn, she's like 70. She has abs still? That's crazy.
Why does she get older and older, dude? What the fuck is going on?
She's like 50 something.
She's 50 something?
51, I think.
She's 81.
That's still pretty old.
51 or 48 or some shit like that.
Damn, that's crazy.
She's hit 50. I don't know, I could be wrong. But yeah, and this is Samantha.
Oh,
Did she go to the surface of the sun? What happened to her?
Jesus Christ.
So Samantha's saying that this is like,
She's that old lady from Futurama.
She fucking vacationed in a fucking volcano and shit.
Yeah,
the fuck,
dude.
bitch?
But why sue J-Lo, you fucking money hungry bitch?
because she's saying that like, well, she never came to me to find out the real story or like to portray me.
But why does this bitch think that J-Lo wrote it?
Yeah, that's not J-Lo's like a job though.
This lady's stupid.
Well, hang on a second. Let's think about this for a second. Because if you're an actor, you're supposed to meet the person you're playing.
Are you supposed to? Do you have to?
If you want to get into award season, you're supposed to for some reason.
I mean, Daniel Day-Lewis didn't meet Abraham Lincoln. He just probably looked at a quarter or...
pretended to be him for like 3 months in West Virginia or some shit. He's walking around with Confederate money, paying for shoes.
This life is about her.
Well, J-Lo.
As if there weren't other hoes.
J-Lo is a producer on the film.
Yeah, but she didn't. That doesn't mean she wrote
Sure,
it.
I know.
The
Yeah.
guy's amazing, dude. He's like fucking shooting rabbits with a pellet gun outside. Everyone's like, "What are you doing, Daniel Day?" He's like, "I'm Mr. Lincoln to you, sir."
Yeah. How many shillings for that muffin?
Yeah.
So the other people that are coming out in this is Constance Wu. I already said Cardi
She's in
B, Lily Reinhart, Julia Stiles, Keke Palmer, Mercedes Rose.
Who's first AD?
I want to know.
Who's DP?
Will Ferrell and Anna McKay is also a producer. They're also producers.
Oh, cool.
So she thinks that this is a story about her, as if she's the only hoe in Wall Street that's like fucking around with dudes for money and drugging them up. Like, really? Does she really think she's special?
I think it is literally her story, though.
It sounds like they kind of took her story, but they're kind of like twisting a little bit, and especially the fact that they, in the movie, they're strippers, but Samantha's like, this is defamation. We were not strippers.
We were whores.
There's a lot of women that do this, though. You know what I mean?
That's what they were also saying. They're also saying like it's very common in that world
Yeah.
to drug men to take money from.
That's true though, right?
Yeah.
There's a lot of people that do this. You're not special, bitch. There's more hoes out there.
Book out? Like, why is she...
She says that she's planning on writing a book.
Well, too fucking late. She should have came out with it a long time ago.
Yep.
Because, like, what is she suing on? Like, you copied my story that's not really that
no
I have
one
no
interviewed?
evidence of.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, but Bart, she's been meaning to get around to it.
oh, okay.
She's a top dollar whore.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Well, no, because strippers don't make as much money as those top dollar whores. So I bet you she feels like it's defamation because people think she made less money.
TDWs, baby.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
She's like, yeah, the clubs that we were in had no poles anywhere
I know,
near
right?
them.
Oh my god, this lady is fucking bonkers.
She's trying.
She's just like debunking her whole thing. She goes, actually, none of this story is like mine at all.
Right?
What are you saying that, you dumb bitch? Like, what are you doing?
We didn't use ketamine. We used blue blow darts.
So nothing's alike. Exactly.
So they got it all wrong.
She's like sitting there like, oh, fucking shit.
What am I suing for again? What am I suing for again?
That's fucking funny.
She's just saying everything's exactly the same, you dumb bitch.
Yep.